Hello. Come in.
Hi,
Hi.
my name is Susan. How are you?
I'm okay.
Okay. I'm the caseworker for the social work program. I see that you wanted some help here, but I need to let you know first that I have a duty to warn. Anything you say to me that would interpret that you may hurt yourself or harm others or anything like that, children involved or elderlies involved, then I need to report that to the police department. So, suicide attempts or anything like that, I have to discuss with the authorities.
Okay.
So, if you're okay with that, you're still okay with discussing this with
Okay.
me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I also have a couple forms I need you to fill out before we start talking about the stuff that's going on. This is a consent form. This is that you're going to be willing to participate with the intake. And do you have a pen? I have a pen. If you don't have one, you have a pen? Okay. If you'll sign this for me, and I'll go ahead and I'll sign it. I'll sign it as well. Go ahead and sign it. Go ahead, turn that in. Okay, and print your name underneath there if you would. The date is the 6th.
6.
Yeah, today's the 6th.
22. Okay.
Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and sign this as well. And this is just saying that I'm the interviewer and I have received this consent from you that you'll be willing to talk to me today.
Do I need to initial that?
Yeah.
Alright. I just noticed that.
I didn't have you read it either. Now I want to read these two things to you. Do you want to read this form? I've explained to you that it's just a participation thing. You're going to participate in the interview. Okay, now I have these two here that I need you to initial. It says that I agree to participate in this observed interview, and I agree to taping of this interview.
Okay.
Okay? Go and issue those. Okay, and this is the intake form. This is what I'm going to be filling out today.
Okay.
And this is going to do your, be your first intake, your first assessment on how we can make a plan to try and get you some assistance.
Okay.
Okay? So, do you want to tell me what's been going on with you?
Well, I got in an accident, and then they gave me some medication for the accident because I was in pain, and then everything was going good, but apparently I'm kind of abusing the medication because it makes me feel good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
understandable.
Yeah.
So,
And so I feel like I have to. I don't know. I kind of like I have to have it. In a sense.
okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Is there any ideas of what you would like to do when it comes to that?
Well, I kind of want to get some help because I don't want my wife and my kids leaving me.
Okay.
I think that's where we're at. I mean, she's already threatening to leave and take the kids.
Okay.
So, yeah.
How can I help you? What kind of, do you have any ideas of resources or anything like that, or do you want me to start helping
Well,
you with resources?
I have family, but they don't have nothing to do with me.
Okay.
Yeah. I kind of like
I'm going to jot a few things down
Okay.
for you. Okay, so you have family, Are any of them having issues with drugs or medication or anything like
Not
that?
that I know of.
Not that you know of. So
No.
are they good support for you?
Yeah,
If you decide to go ahead and get on
if I decided to go out and get medication, maybe my sister, maybe they would want to come back into my
Okay.
life. But right now, it's like nobody seems to want to deal with me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna deal with you,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try and help you the best I can. There are some resources that I do have. There are programs that you can go to. Number one is a program that would be an outpatient type of community meeting thing that you could go to. They have what they call abstinence support, which is just abstaining from drugs or alcohol, prescriptions, whatever it is that you may be doing at this time. And then they have actual formal groups. They're NA groups, Narcotics Anonymous or Alcoholics Anonymous. Those are formal groups. Unfortunately, they don't have anything for just basic prescription drugs. You would have to go to one of the other two. And then they also have inpatient programs. Inpatient programs, you would go in and stay for 30 days, do a detox, be evaluated, and you could also find a place that would take you up to 6 months. Now, these are things that you can think about. I want you to think about them. If you come to the end of this meeting and you decide you want to look into that stuff, we can get into my folder here and I'll give you some flyers and stuff when I leave. And we can discuss that at our next visit. I think first and foremost, we need to find out how you're getting these medications and find out how to stop doing that. How are you getting the medications?
Well, at first getting them from the pharmacy, but to be honest, I had to go to a few different doctors and lie about stuff because the prescriptions have run out.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately that kind of happens.
Yeah.
Do you have any means
But if
to
I
get
don't have them,
anything else?
I'll get sick.
Yeah, that is true. Do you have the means to get anything else? Or are you at a point now where you're not able to get that? Is that why you're
I'm
here?
kind of running at the end of my road because the doctors are the same way. I mean, I got
Nowhere else.
nowhere else to go,
Okay.
and I'm at the end of probably losing my job because I've
Okay.
taken not showing up and calling in sick. You can only call in sick so much,
Okay.
or not just show up. They just they kind of don't like that.
Yeah. Well, then, if in that case, if you want to maintain your position with your employer, I would suggest possibly trying an outpatient program, some kind of therapy, NA or AA, outside meetings and things like that. If you go inpatient, you're definitely gonna have to put your job on hold. That would be something that would have to happen.
Is there avenues of public assistance I could probably go to, or
Yes,
anything like that?
yes,
Yeah.
there are. There are facilities and clinics that you could go to that will help you abstain from taking medications. There are several different types of clinics that we could get you involved with. Some of them are therapeutic. Some of them are more support group kind of things. But we could definitely look at that, most definitely. We're going to come to a close now. We're going to try and wind this up for today. Thank you for sharing all your information with me. I really appreciate that. Next thing I need to do is get this intake filled out and figure out exactly where we need to go next. What I want you to do is tell me what you would like to see happen next.
Well, I would like to somewhat get back to some kind of normal.
Normal.
In my life, at least, hopefully that my wife and kids wouldn't have to suffer anymore from what I've been putting them through.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, let me give you some information.
because I'm kind of a jerk when I'm
Yeah.
loaded.
Well, we don't want to call you a jerk, so.
No.
But I do understand that sometimes people tend not to be as,
Well, I'm very agitated.
yeah, they're
I
not
get
as
very-
easy to
yeah.
work with
Yeah.
when they're getting loaded. Okay, so when they're intoxicated. So this is a list I'm gonna give you of places that you can call
Okay.
while I'm doing this. This is some clinics and some therapy places that can get you in for some therapeutic sessions on just what you're doing and why you're doing it, maybe help you figure that out. So we're gonna close this up till I'm gonna see you in next week,
Okay.
okay? So I'll be back,
Okay.
and if you agree to continue to speak with me at that time,
Mhm.
I'll call you the day before I come,
Okay.
and we can discuss it. I'm gonna go do some research and see what else I can do on my end. But this is a list of places you can call to get things started now. And
Okay.
you can see the NA and the AA hotline are on there.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
you take charge of that
Okay.
and get that going, and I will get some more research on my end and see what we can come up with, okay?
Okay. That sounds good.
Sound like a
And your
plan?
name is Susan, right?
My name is Susan, yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
Chuck.
Thank you.
You have a great day.